targeting a launch window for Artemis 2, a mission expected to carry astronauts farther from Earth than ever before. The spotlight is once again on innovation and space exploration. And while these rockets lift off from Kennedy Space Center, some of that technology shaping the future of space is happening right here in Jacksonville. So President and COO of Starcatcher, Andrew Rush, was recently named PS27 Entrepreneur of the Year. Recognition that underscores how a hometown success story is now influencing the global space economy. So Andrew is with us today. What an exciting time for you, who had the vision many years ago that this was the direction that you needed to move in. What has that been like to kind of watch it come to fruition?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on a steady diet of science fiction and science fact, and seeing both the progress from on the national scale, like we're going back to the moon, is really amazing, as well as seeing commercial enterprise drive new activity and sustained activity is also really exciting.
Yeah, I mean, and what an opportunity, right? And to know that it was available, to say, okay, this is an opportunity for real people, real business to kind of get in here, and for it to move faster, because that innovation sometimes moves faster than government, and you're proof of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like we now move at the speed of entrepreneurship, the speed of startups and scaling companies in the space sector, which helps us actually, in a really virtuous cycle, go back to the moon and stay there and explore there, and one day have commerce and commercial activity there, but also expand our utilization of space. Right? 5 years ago, there were only a few thousand satellites in space. Now there are 10,000. By the end of the decade, there's going to be 100,000.
Yeah, and you're working with the technology that's actually going to increase that potential. So tell me about power beaming and the project that you tested here in Jacksonville and then in Cape Canaveral.
That's right.
Well.
That's right. So at Starcatcher, we are building the world's first energy grid in space to give satellites more power, because the average satellite in space today operates with about as much electricity as your refrigerator uses at home, or like my oldest kid's gaming computer uses. But we want to basically treat treat satellites as cell phone towers in space, which need 10 times or 100 times more power than that. And so at Starcatcher, we're doing what's called power beaming, sending more energy to satellites at higher concentrations so that they can have the energy to do what we want them to do. And we're developing this technology and demonstrating it first on the ground, working on all the kinks before we go to space. And one of the things we did is in March of last year, we talked to the Jaguars and we said, hey, can we use the stadium to demonstrate the technology? And they said, yeah, that sounds great.
Why not?
Yeah.
And thumbs up, work there, and then let's take it to the Cape as well.
Exactly.
I think you just recently, and we have a picture to show, PS27 Entrepreneur of the Year. And I think one thing that was really striking during that ceremony is you really talked about why Jacksonville is a perfect place to do what you're doing, and a company that started with 3 people. Right now you're 35. Hopefully next year you're looking at maybe 70. I mean, the sky's the limit, literally.
Yeah. No, Jacksonville is an amazing place to build a technology company, because the local community is very, very welcoming. Our city is very much a choose your own adventure city. Like in every kind of stage of life, people can find a great experience here. And the local talent pool and the regional talent pools are really strong. As a space entrepreneur, we hire a lot of folks from University of North Florida. We also pull folks from UCF and UF and Georgia Tech, and we also then recruit later stage and more experienced folks from all over the nation: California, New York, Texas. And bring them here and build great stuff.
All right, Andrew, thank you. Yeah. It's so awesome to talk with you and to have you in our city, really promoting this and making sure that all of this innovation stays here in Jacksonville. Absolutely. And then to space, right? We're going to start it here and then go to space.
We build here and then we go there.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Absolutely. All right, how you like warmer weather, colder weather?
Oh, this time of year is a little too cold for me.
All right, well, guess what? We're going to be in the 80s today
Amazing.
and tomorrow. All right.